Hey guys, just to make a quick video. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's 10 degrees outside. Feels like it's 50. But anyways, it's beautiful and sunny. But I'm gonna make a quick video about something that's not. It's just I guess it's kind of a conversation. It's something I was thinking about this morning because of some things that have happened. And I'll get into that at the end of the video, I guess, but I don't want to take too long on this subject. I just want to touch on it. So the subject is like, what is a purebred dog? What does that mean? Before I get into this at all, I want to make it very clear that I have nothing against purebred dogs. I own purebred dogs. I love breeds of dogs. I love all dogs. So this has nothing to do with hating either way. So I guess we'll get into what is a purebred dog. A purebred dog is a dog that has been inbred to the point of producing expected results. Geez, that sun's right behind us, huh? That's east, just in case you're wondering. So that's all a purebred dog is you would take, you know, 100 years ago, 200, 300, 1,000 years ago, you would take some dogs that you thought were superior or you liked the look of, or just by happenstance of breeding local dogs, you would come up with a type, and then you would breed those dogs to each other for so long that you would create essentially clones, because you're just breeding the same genetics on top of each other. And that's what a purebred dog is. Every purebred dog on earth is related to another purebred of the same breed. It's not up for debate. And that's just how it is. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just telling you that's what creates a purebred dog. Now, what's interesting is why own a purebred dog? I want you to think about that for a second. Why own a purebred dog? Okay, I'll give you a couple answers that could possibly be it. You want consistency. You want that, you think that that's the temperament you like, you've had them before, or you like the look of them, or you love their history. I mean, it doesn't really have to be much. Like I said, I own purebred dogs, and it could just be like, that's the type of dog, or the look of the dog, or the feel of the dog that I feel connected to. So that's the dog I'm going to get and focus on. You know, it could be ego, it could be a status symbol, it could be all these things, right? But here's a question. I want you to think about this long and hard. If you had, let's say, a purebred German Shepherd, and he was 12 years old, and he was, you know, getting on in years, maybe a year or 2, 3 years left. So you decided to DNA test him your whole life. You know, this is a German Shepherd. This is what it is. Looks just like one, acts just like one. That's what I was told it was. And you embark it, and it comes back that it's 10% Malinois or 10% Collie. Do you hate your dog now? Do you dislike your dog more than you did before, knowing that it's not purebred? See, the most important thing when dog breeding, and this is exactly how dog breeds were created, was to breed the dog, not the breed. You found a dog that you liked, and there's still breeding programs that do this. KNPV lines of working dogs do this. They breed the best of the best to the best of the best. It doesn't matter if it's a Mal, a Dutch, or a GSD. Usually Mals and Dutches, but it doesn't really matter. They want the best. And that's how it was back when dogs were functional and working. If your neighbor had a dog that was the best sheep herding dog you've ever seen, you're going to breed it to your sheep herding dog. You didn't care what it looked like. Oh, it doesn't look exactly like my dog, so I can't do it. That's just not how it happened. So yeah, that's just something to chew on for a minute. What does it mean? Does it change your life? If I see a dog running in a field and I look at it and it's a gorgeous dog and I think, wow, that is the most beautiful dog I've ever seen. And I stop and I go, what kind of dog is that? That dog is absolutely gorgeous. And the person's like, well, it's a Border Collie Australian Shepherd mix. Oh, now I think that dog's a piece of shit. Now I hate that dog. I think way less of that dog now. Like, of course not. That doesn't make any sense. I see the dog, I like the dog. It's structurally well built, it's beautiful, it's got a beautiful coat, it's got a beautiful head. You can just break it down. It really makes no difference to me. Like, I'm curious to know what's in it because of what it made. But it doesn't change my opinion of the dog. Not even a little bit. That's just some food for thought. And I'm not saying one way or the other it's good or bad or it's not. You can be a purebred snob. You can love purebred dogs. You can own only purebred dogs. You can own only mixed breeds. It doesn't change. It's no different to me. I own both. I'm just saying it's an interesting concept. Because you wouldn't change your feelings towards your own dog, and you shouldn't change your feelings towards somebody else's dog if you thought it was beautiful and gorgeous, just to later find out that it's not pure. So, just an interesting food for thought. Think of dogs as what they are. Dogs. Breeds are made up. And if a dog is gorgeous and awesome, then a dog is gorgeous and awesome. Even if it's not your cup of tea. I see dogs that I would never own. Certain breeds of hound dogs, certain breeds of working dogs that I would never own or care to own, but I can look at them and think, wow, that is an absolute beautiful dog. Just some food for thought. Have a good day, guys. Over and out.